Hi everyone out there. I made this video really for anyone who's looking for to be in VJ or anyone who is gonna attend the audition. This video is going to be very helpful for you. I've shared many information how you can become a VJ, but I'm not a still successful VJ, but this video will help you. Please, if you're gonna go for an audition and you're gonna follow these simple tips, there is a great chance for yourself to get selected. So first thing that you'd like to know is you need to have charisma and passion to become a VJ. That is the very first thing that you need to have. This is not a kind of white collar job or a professional job that you're gonna look after some job security. No, this is completely passion oriented. So you need to first get ready for the commitment and get ready with full of interest, passion, and to face challenges. So let's get into this. So first thing that you need to know is few things about anchoring. Okay, so there are various types of anchoring that you have seen. There are TV shows, reality shows, live shows, and interviews. In these different kind of scenario, we have to perform with different kind of emotion and empathy and sympathy and words and expressions. For example, in a live show, you have to come out with great charisma from inside yourself and with full of energy from the beginning till the end. So a VJ is responsible to take over the show from the beginning till the end, and they have to make sure the audience are still engaged within the show. Okay, so for that, in a live show, which means you're in an auditorium and you're hosting a show, you all need to have energy so that even if the audience is little bit low, they will come up. Okay, so it's a psychology. For example, if you're going to host a live show and you need to know the audience, because what is the live show and what kind of show you are hosting. If it is a party show, everyone would be in the mindset to enjoy, so you have to make sure that they are enjoying. So for example, you got tell these words with full of charisma most of the time in the show. What's up, Chennai? What are you doing here? So you're gonna have this kind of voice and enhancement on the show. Okay. So there are different kinds of scenarios also. For example, if you are going to host a television show, which is a live telecast show, okay, all you need to do is you have to get a lot of focus inside the camera, which is people, and you're going to engage them with yourself till the end. For example, there are few tips that you can maintain to have a greater attention. For example, your eyes, you're gonna have your eyes sharp to the lens. You are not going to look anywhere else like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Today we are going to see something which is very important. You are not going to do that, because once you divert your eyes outside the lens, your audience will miss the contact within yourself. Okay, so make sure you have the eyes into the lens and you have to speak to the lens. Okay, and second, make sure you are standing still. Many people will do mistakes even in auditions or even in any shows. If the camera is facing you and you have only limited amount of space to get yourself focused, and the information you are going to tell is to attract the people and they need to get engaged with you, the main thing is stand still in the frame and don't move your legs front, back, side, and they drop the body weight in many parts of like this, and this, they will not stand straight. So this will have an impact on your audience. So make sure you stand and you can shake your upper body or you can shake your hands slightly within your body frame. So you can do that steps. So do it inside your portrait frame. So that is very important. And next, is don't use so and so many times. Okay, many people will say that so we are going to do in this way, so we all have to make sure this is ready, and all the audience are also going to be ready, so we are going to start the show. Like this they will say. Make sure you don't use the repeated words always. Try to engage with the natural rhythm of your words, so you're not thinking, so you'll be feeling the show. So you will not think, you will feel the show, so you will interact so naturally. Okay. And next important thing, don't smile fake, because your audience are very clever. They will identify it. If example, if the camera is rolling and you are before rolling like this, and after rolling, hi guys, how are you, I welcome to the show, you will see that fake in your smile. Okay, and that is not what we have to become a VJ. So we have to be very enthusiastic and very happy and excited to be on the frame and to be on the camera. So you have to be excited to talk about the show from your heart. So only when you talk from your heart, it will all look so natural. For example, if you are standing in front of the camera before the rolling, you can start getting that excitement. Yeah, like that excitement. And once the camera rolls on, hi guys, how are you all? So there is a difference, right? So you need to make sure you are concentrating and you're focusing on that. Okay, you need to have enthusiasm from inside. Don't act in front of the camera, because people will catch you. And once you know the audience, you don't need to act. Okay, for example, in an interview session, you need to know whom you're interviewing with. If you're interviewing with someone who has a lot of high profile and he's a little bit elder person, and that video going to be watched with lot of senior persons and business persons, and a lot of senior graded audience, you have to maintain a formal interview and you have to frame your words little bit professional. And doesn't mean that you have to please them. It doesn't mean that you have to please every audience and every judges or anybody who's watching the show. That is the biggest mistake that we do, and that will make us to do wrong. We should never ever try to please anybody. Okay, all we have to think in our mind is that we have to do better. That is all. Okay, we should not think I should not do something wrong. You should not have that attitude. You have to have that attitude called I will do right, and I will do right, and I will do right. Okay, you will do right. So once you are getting to know about whom you are interviewing, you can change your action, you can change your expression, and make sure you make a real contact from inside, not faking contact, but a real contact. Express whatever you are feeling from inside, so that the audience will feel lively. Do not try to create a fake emoji, fake emotion in the face. That will be noticed and that will not be encouraged by the audience. They will just move on, because they know that this is not so interesting what this guy is trying to do. If, for example, you know that what this kind of guest will talk about, and if you are trying to divert the audience with some happy quote, oh yeah, you're gonna enjoy this show and you're gonna have a lot of fun here on tonight's show. If you do that, you will fail. For example, if you're gonna interview a book writer, okay, a philosophical book writer, how are you gonna introduce him? All you have to do is, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a wonderful philosopher writer with us. We're gonna have a lot of conversation and we're gonna gain a lot of knowledge from the greatest book writer. Let's get to know him. This is how we're gonna do that. Not like, ladies and gentlemen, today we are having a great book writer and make sure that you're going to enjoy the show today. No, there's nothing to enjoy there. There's a lot of things to gain knowledge, right? So you have to frame, you have to gain some knowledge about the script and the ambience we are going to shoot in, and the person who we are going to interact with. So once we get to know that, we can do that very easily. Alright? So I think I've covered a lot of tips like eye contact and raising and lowering the tone of voice, and do not moving around, and don't just move your legs often. Okay, don't do that. If you're having varieties of camera angles, if you're having 3 to 4 camera angles for yourself, then you can move around a little bit. Okay, and don't ever say repeated words. Okay, don't say that, because people will disengage. Alright, and smile from your heart. Don't smile with fake. You don't need to please anybody. Okay, and get to know the script very well, what you're going to perform in which show. If you know that show very well, then you can perform with a lot of confidence. So that confidence will come naturally. You don't need to fake out. So main thing that you need to remember is your audience will judge you if you're doing faking out. Okay, make sure you're from heart. It will support you, and you can become a wonderful VJ. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I love you.